Welcome back to The Omelette. I am Megan Kieran. Today I want to talk all about the energies of November. So, we're finally in November. It is currently November 1st, 2025, and we have 2 months left of this year. So, it really feels like we are in the final chapter of 2025. For me, that is a relief. This has been a year all about endings, all about completions, and all about letting go of the old energies that no longer served us. And this makes a lot of sense in numerology because it was a 9-year. And in numerology, a 9-year is all about just that, all about things ending and closing. And next year is a 1-year, 2026, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6. And you break it down to a single digit. The years in this cycle are only 1 through 9. So we are finally starting what's new. But here's the thing. When we're beginning our new lives, a new version of our lives, when we're finally beginning to live out our manifestations, sometimes it's not so cut and dry. Sometimes there is a period of integration. And from about September of 2025 through the end of this year is when we have shifted into the period of integration. September was when we really had a breaking point where everything started to change, and a lot of us may have had things come up from the past very loudly. Perhaps it was insecurities or anxieties over certain situations that had happened or things that you were craving for the future, and just having to let go and surrender of our current situations as well as release the old energies that no longer serve us was very difficult. And it was a lot for our nervous systems. It's something that really reminded us that our body is super intuitive and sacred, and our body listens to all of the energetic information around us even before we are consciously aware of it. So if you've just felt tight in your body or like almost like you can't breathe sometimes or just sluggish since September, that's the reason why. Now, the energies have shifted where we are closer to that 1 year, right? We're closer to finally living out our manifestations. And now in November, I'm feeling like this is the time where the shift is actually happening as well. Like we don't have as much mourning to do of our old lives. All of that has been done the past 10 months, but now we are actually starting to live our new lives. Again, when this happens, right, when we're shifting into a new timeline, a new reality for ourselves, sometimes we do have that period of integration of limbo in order to simultaneously release the old energies and bring in the new energies and start to experience that. But this period of mourning, this period of letting go of that past version of ourselves is very important because we are creating a safe space and safe energetic environment for that new version of ourselves to step into. There can't be anything clinging on to us from the past that can almost penetrate the new energies. So our whole mind shift begins to change as we begin to experience our new lives, and that's why it's been a really emotionally and mentally tough year for a lot of people that are on their spiritual journey, that are on their healing journey. That being said, there are a lot of really good things ahead. Not everything has to feel so heavy all the time, and I think that's what we're about to be reminded in November. It feels like there's going to be some magical moments that are very unexpected happening in November where it's like, okay, I finally feel really good. I finally think this is what I've been waiting for. But it's not something that is that obvious. November is when we go from Scorpio to Sagittarius season. So right now the sun is moving through Scorpio for the majority of this month, but towards the end of the month it will switch. Now, Scorpio is all about the deep waters, all about our intuition. And I think that's why so many people this month will also have realizations of where they're supposed to be headed. So we can set clear intentions for next year from a really aligned place. Because I don't know about you, but I think it's really time for us to start living our lives the way we want to and what really feels good, not the way that we were expected to be or thought we had to be. So it's an exciting time to really begin to do the things that we want to do. And Sagittarius will give that fiery energy to actually be more bold and confident in these transformations. Now, before we go, I want to pull a card for the collective for November to see what the energies feel like right now in November. Okay, so the card I pulled is Fine Tune. Fine Tune. And the number is 33, which is an angel number. So that's just definitely a good sign that we're headed in the right direction. The things that we have to fine tune are really within our bodies, but also energetically within our heart. So we really have to begin to tap into what feels good to us and use our body to guide us. Ask yourself throughout the day, does this feel good to me? Or does this not feel good? And your body is like a sensor. It's like an antenna, and it will give you that information that your mind can comprehend and your consciousness can really feel good about. Your spirit can feel good about. Your higher self can be aligned with. So listening to our bodies is going to help us fine-tune the energies that we need to move forward. And this is all about becoming more aware every single day about where you want to be heading in your life and what you want to create in your life. So I hope that helped give some clarity on the energies that we're going to experience in November. Have an amazing month. I wish you the best. I wish you abundance. I wish you a magical month ahead. I'm Megan Kieran. I'll see you next time. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please check out my socials at The Om Way on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify. You can also find me at theomlight.com. Sessions are now open and available. One-on-one sessions are super helpful for anything you may be going through in your life to help you feel more aligned and clear. Now available at theomlight.com is a free higher self guide. Are you ready to tap into your intuition and you don't know where to start? Let me give you the tools to get there. Go to theomlight.com to get your free guide today.